Hello everyone and welcome to a new series of Gothic 2 New Balance. In the previous episode we just entered the town and we started the quest way up with Pablo. He told us to get some clothes, some decent clothes, which we did by going in the upper quarter, sneaking in the upper quarter and finding this armor on the roof. And also he told us that in order for the masters over here on the main street to talk to us and accept us as their apprentice, we have to help all the others in the harbor district. We're stealing whatever we can. Right, let's go to Carl, because we have a quest with him to get some coal for him. Remember I told you at the start in episode 1.
Могу ли я быть тебе полезен?
А с чего ты взял, что я вообще нуждаюсь в твоей помощи?
Я хочу стать подмастерьем, и мне нужно произвести на местных хорошее впечатление.
Хе, теперь мне все понятно. К сожалению, у меня уже есть помощник. Но ты можешь впечатлить меня, если поможешь доставить в мою кузницу материал для работы.
Что именно?
Мне нужен уголь. Хотя бы 5 кусков. Достань его. И считай, мое одобрение уже у тебя в кармане.
А где я смогу найти его?
Уголь можно найти в сгоревших строениях, купить у торговцев или накопать в шахтах.
Хорошо. Я постараюсь достать все, о чем ты просил.
Okay, we will not ask him about can you teach me something, because he can. Carl over here is part of the water circle, the water ring, which which Lares and Vatras are part of. And after we join the ring, he's gonna teach us to improve armors. 22 points, 200 gold. I have 27 deaths. I'm bad. Right, let's talk to Edda, because she has a quest for us as well.
Oh, fish soup. It's not all that tasty, but at least it's hot. You can try a plateful, if you like.
What can you tell me about the
What
city?
can you tell me about the city?
Most citizens in this town are afraid of thieves. Therefore, it's not a good idea to enter strange houses. But if you're looking for a place to stay overnight, you're welcome to sleep in my hut. There's an extra bed that you can have.
Aren't you afraid of thieves?
The only valuable thing that I ever owned has already been taken. Oh, someone stole my statue of Innos.
Okay, so she wants a statue of Innos, and Edda over here can teach us to cook soups.
Could you cook me some soup?
I cook for everybody. For you too, if you want. All you need to do is bring me a fish.
How about to teach me?
Как насчет того, чтобы научить меня варить суп?
Okay.
А кроме...
А что конкретно тебя интересует?
Ну, например, компоты или какие-нибудь нарезки.
Нет, этого я делать не умею. Так что лучше поищи.
Ясно.
Right, so she doesn't do compotes or anything else, only soups.
Хорошо.
And we can learn to create soups. Are these cheaper? Yeah, so meat soup, mushroom soup, turtle soup, fish soup. I'm gonna learn this one because fish we have an abundance of resources. we can go in the port and start fishing and make ourselves some fish soups in order to keep our health up and not waste the potions. Right, we came to Ignaz because he also has a quest for us. 2 actually, but we need to
You've
complete the
come
first
just in
first.
time. I'm in need of an assistant for a magic experiment. I'm sure you're eager to do me a favor for science's sake.
Easy, my friend. First tell me what this is all about.
I have developed a new spell, a spell of oblivion. I've already successfully carried out a few practical applications, but I don't have time to conduct one final test.
What's in it for me if I help you?
I could teach you how to brew potions. I know the recipes for healing and mana essences, and for potions of great speed.
Tell me more about the experiment and the spell.
The spell serves to make somebody forget various events. So far, I have only found it to work when the person in question is angry, for instance. If he has been knocked down or robbed. Even if he has only witnessed such a deed, he will scratch it from his memory.
So I'm supposed to knock somebody down and then put a spell on him?
Здесь, в портовом квартале, люди привычны к дракам. Мне лучше поискать жертву где-нибудь в другом месте.
Yes, I think you get the point. But to make somebody angry, it is enough to attack him. You don't have to knock him down. So you should pick somebody who's by himself. If there are other people around, you'll just get into trouble with Lord Andre. Also, it makes no sense to cast the spell on someone who's busy attacking you. Wait for the right moment.
All right, I'll try out that spell.
Then take this spell scroll and find yourself a suitable guinea pig. Once you're done, come back. and
Oh,
tell me how it
Ignaz,
went.
I already found it. You are the guinea pig. Right, so basically he created a new spell and he wants us to test it. This spell, it's called Oblivion. It erases the memory. For example, if I get into trouble, I steal from somebody or somebody gets mad at me, they won't talk to me anymore. And if I use the spell Oblivion on them, they will forget. So, we're gonna test the scroll on Ignaz himself. We're gonna steal from him and then run away. And when he leaves us alone, we're gonna use the spell on him.
Filthy thief, just you wait.
Just you wait. I'm waiting. Right. Hey! Too close! No. Leave me alone. He's not gonna. I'm too close to him. We're gonna try this again. I activated that speed and got stuck in those wood and that fence, and he caught up to me. We need to get some bit of advance from him, so he would. Oh, he was turned around. He didn't see me steal it. That's good.
Filthy
I can
thief,
steal both of them
just
then.
you wait.
Right, run. I'm not sure if I equipped the spell. Is he actually? Yeah, we heard him say stop right there, you low life. Now we take Oblivion out and we use it on him. Yeah, after we make our mana full. And now we tell them that we used the
Hey!
Oh, not you. Tell
Подожди
them that
минутку.
we used the spell.
I used the spell scroll.
Fine. And were you successful?
Yes, it worked.
Excellent. One small success for science, but a big one for me. Now, I can use my time to instruct you in the arts of alchemy. I could also give you some useful things if you want.
Right, so now he can
Instruct me
teach
to
us
prepare
alchemy.
a potion, and you're going to need different plants or other ingredients for each potion.
Right, we are not gonna learn anything at the moment, but he can teach us healing mana and dark acceleration. After we learn one, the medium version will appear in his list of training over there. And we can ask him, we can also trade with him. He's got a few nice spells, which I will need. Is this 20? Yeah, I need to get some of these. But we will ask him about the
У тебя
second
есть
job.
еще работа для меня?
Возможно. Правда, она довольно опасна.
Выкладывай, что нужно сделать?
Кроме алхимии, меня интересует предмет трансформации в различных животных.
Что ты имеешь в виду?
Говоря об этом, я подразумеваю особые магические свитки. Эффект этих заклинаний абсолютно безвреден. По крайней мере, я считал так... Да...
Что случилось?
Возможно, я ошибся в формуле. Мой помощник, использовав свитки... Более того, мне показалось, что звериные инстинкты полностью поглотили его разум. Он набросился на меня. Но слава Инносу, мы проводили эксперимент совсем недалеко. Мне удалось спастись, а мой помощник убежал.
Да уж, интересный у тебя.
Понимаешь, такого раньше никогда не случалось. Недавно я узнал, что несколько людей подверглись на... Похоже, он даже загрыз одного из них. Теперь я не знаю, что и думать по этому поводу. В любом случае, это значит, что тебе придется найти моего помощника и убить его.
И тебе его совсем не жалко?
От всего этого у меня камень на душе. Но я не вижу иного способа.
Хорошо, я займусь этим. Где?
Кажется, где... Попробуй.
Okay, so apparently Ignas, besides alchemy, he ventures in the art of transformation in animals.
Подожди минутку.
As
Show me your...
an example with these screws that he has. These transform you into different variants of the animals in the world. And one of his helpers, his disciple, they were conducting an experiment outside the market square over there at the gate entrance in the city. And his colleague could not transform back in human form from a shadow beast transformation, and he knocked him off and ran into the woods. Apparently he was lucky because they were close to the city gates. Oh, I do not have a fishing rod. And
Hey, you have no
thinking...
business up here. Only paladins and those of us in the militia have access here.
Right. He's thinking that he heard that various people were attacked by a monster, and he told us that we need to find his friend and kill him. He's got a stone on his heart because of this, but nothing he can do about it. And we need to talk with the guards at that exit from the city to find out more. Yeah, whatever. This is Martin. He's part of the water circle as well, like Lares and Vatras. And Vatras sent us to him to investigate the weapon dealer. because somebody in the town apparently is trading with the bandits weapons. And also Martin, it's the one that can help us get visitors for Karagon's bar and also help Farim with his militia problem. So let's see what he has to say.
What's up here then?
This is the provisions store of the Royal Guard of the Paladins. I am the provisions master here, and I'm responsible for seeing to it that none of the paladin stuff goes astray, and you're not wanted here, so keep your hands to yourself or I'll chop 'em off.
Can you sell me any of the paladin stuff?
You want to buy? Let's say that if you could compensate me for the trouble that will arise from the paladin's things wandering off, then we might be able to do business.
Does that happen often? Things going astray?
As long as the provisions master says that everything is right, no.
I see.
Right, so we can ask him about these first two. Can you help me with a little business? It's about Karagon's bar.
Ты можешь мне помочь в одном дельце?
Смотря в чем оно заключается.
У трактирщика Карагона большие проблемы из-за того, что Вирт по приказу паладинов раздает бесплатное пиво. Он теряет клиентов, а значит и свой доход. Смекаешь, к чему я клоню?
Ну, допустим, и что?
Ты можешь как-то повлиять на эту ситуацию?
Приказ паладинов может отменить только лорд Хаген или же лорд Андре. Мне это не под силу.
Неужели ничего нельзя сделать?
Ну, все зависит от того, что ты можешь предложить мне взамен.
2 бочки превосходнейшего пива тебя устроят?
Да, это весьма интересное предложение. Значит, говоришь, это Вирт раздает пиво на городской площади?
Он самый.
Хорошо. Дай мне некоторое время, примерно 1 день, и я улажу проблему Карагона. А потом я жду свое пиво. Не забудь о нем.
Конечно.
Okay, if you remember, Hirt is the one that was selling beer in the market square. The one that gave us a free beer. And now, when we're gonna go, after he's gonna complete the quest, when we're gonna go in the barracks, he's gonna be part of the militia now, because Martin had something to do with it. He's not selling beer anymore, he's enrolled in the militia.
Farim the fisherman has problems with the militia. The boys are constantly stealing from him.
And what do I have to do with it?
You have a certain amount of influence up here with the paladins. Farim needs your protection. He's willing to give you a part of his catch for it.
I see what you mean. Fish. As if I didn't have enough crap to deal with. Tell your pal he should come to me and tell me exactly what's up with the militia. I'll take care of it.
Right, we cleared those two, and now we can ask him about the weapons dealer, which Sardas sent us to him to talk about.
You're looking for the man who is selling weapons to the bandits?
Says who?
Says Vatras.
Oh. What do you know about it?
Not much, but I could find out more.
Ah. Is that so?
Tell me, what do you know about the weapons dealer?
Listen, we know that an influential citizen in the upper quarter must be behind it. And some of the weapons are even supposed to have come from the militia's supplies. We still don't know exactly who's behind it. If you have enough guts to take on a group of at least 5 bandits, maybe you can find out.
What about the bandits?
We know that the bandits are currently blockading the roads that connect the farmers to the city. Besides that, I know that there must have been a weapons delivery in the last few days. Maybe some clues to uncover the weapons dealer could be found with the bandits.
Okay, that's everything with Martin. So, we spoke with him about Farim and about Karagon's bar. And we need to go back to Farim and tell him that Martin said that he needs to go to him and explain to him exactly what's the problem with the militia. Fish. I'll activate the Will of the Wisp because it's gonna collect everything from here. Right, let's talk to Farim.
Hey!
I know how to resolve your trouble with the militia.
And how would that be?
Martin, the provisions master of the Paladins, wants to hear your story about the militia and the fish.
And you think he can make the militia leave me alone?
At least, that's what he said.
Great, thank you. I cannot give you much, but wait. I found this strange blue stone on one of the islands off the coast of Corinus. I don't think it's worth a whole lot, but someone like you will certainly find a use for it.
Кроме этого, если хочешь, я смогу продать тебе немного рыбы и все остальное, чем одаряет меня море.
Покажи.
Let us trade. Fishing rod. Fishing rod. Why does he have two? Yeah, we're gonna take one because we need it. And we will ask him, because last time we were a bit in a rush. We will ask him about the missing people because he has a body that's gone missing.
Can you tell me something about the missing people?
My friend William started hanging out with a bunch of shady characters. And where did it get him? One day he simply didn't show up for work. And that's the last we saw of him.
Your buddy William has disappeared?
So he has. He's a fisherman, but a little too big for his boots, I should add. He should have stayed well away from that bunch.
When did you last see him?
Only a few days ago.
Maybe he just went out to sea to fish.
That's not very likely. His boat is still moored in the harbor.
What's he been up to?
William had some shady dealings with those crooks. I think it was all about contraband that he sold to the bastards.
He'll surface.
I don't think so. He's been gone for too long already. I'm afraid that I'll be dragging his body from the sea at some point.
What bastards would those be?
I don't know who they are or what their business is here in Corinus. I only know the place where they met up with William. I just happened to see William there when I was fishing in the bay.
Where exactly is that meeting place?
There's a bay opposite the harbor, north of here. You can only reach it by boat or swim. There's a beach there and a small fishing camp. That's where I saw them.
I think I've heard enough.
Spare yourself the effort. I don't believe you'll find him.
Okay. So he told us about the meeting place where William, his friend that's gone missing, was meeting with the bandits. We will go to investigate. He's talking about the place where Skip is. Came through here because I want the wisp to gather more seashells if it's possible. Is there not a lizard over here? Ah, there she is. Oh, two of them. Yep. I wonder. I can't help myself, I need to try. I already saved, so there's no point in...
Filthy beast.
Oh, he killed it. So it won't die from of fireball. I'm still curious. Right, apparently I have just enough fireballs and fire arrows to kill them, to kill all three of them. Right? 5. Where are you, my friend? Whoa, I almost fell down. Okay. 1. 5. Sit, stay still. It's like he heard me. It's perfect. Just enough plants, just enough spells. Well, not really perfect. It's a waste of spells. I know it's a waste of spells. But it's okay. Oh, no speed. And now we will need both of these fire arrows to kill it. Finally! I'm afraid of lizards. That was everything. There, no more. So we have a pirate saber over here. We will be able to give that to Skip and complete a mission for him. Turtle. Good, the turtle meat is really good. I can make soups out of it. I'm gonna just go here because just wanna clear the area. It's a purse, some old coins. What's the wisp? Nothing. Rusty sword. Yeah, that's everything. Okay. We've got the sword for Skip. Let's see if we have enough oysters. Oh, I'm missing 1. Well, I'm missing more. 2. It's alright. We're gonna...
Tell me what you know. The first was William, one of the fishermen here in Corinus. One day, he simply didn't return. At first, we thought that one of those sea monsters out there had eaten him in his boat for breakfast. But not too long afterwards, other people started disappearing from the town and the surroundings. Pretty random events, though. Everyone's at a loss so far. The way it looks, we'll just have to wait until we finally stumble across a clue.
Isn't this a case for the militia?
The militia is pretty useless if you ask me. They're never going to clear this up. The missing people have just vanished into thin air.
Okay. So we will go to Skip's beach in order to give him the sword, but before we go there, well,
what are you doing here?
Speak with
I'm building a ship because I want to get out of here as fast as I can. But the way it looks right now, this ship will never be finished.
Why are you in such a hurry?
Soon the orcs will come and burn down the city.
What makes you think that?
Boy, have you noticed the paladins running around everywhere? Why do you think they're here? I tell you, they're here because the orcs will attack soon, and that won't be pretty.
Can I help you somehow?
Yes, you can. Find out what the paladins are planning. I want to know why they're here. And I have to know if the orcs will attack and how far from the city they are. One of the bastards was even seen outside the city. Just bring me all the information you can get. I need to know how much time I have left to finish the boat.
And we already know some information because we gave some beer to that militia in the market square, and he told us about the Valley of Mines, that there's an orc outside and all that. We will tell him there's an orc outside because we haven't killed him yet. In case we do kill him, this dialogue would have been, you don't have to worry about orcs anymore, they're all dead.
I've got some information about the orcs.
Let's hear it.
They're stuck in the Valley of Mines, and it looks like they're going to stay there. To be on the safe side, the paladins are guarding the pass.
Good. If you find out more, let me know.
Alright, apparently it doesn't tell him he's still alive, only after we kill him. Oh, as for the orc outside town.
As to that orc outside of town?
Yes?
Don't worry about him. The city guard is going to take care of him.
Good. If you find out more, let me know.
Yeah, well, the next information we're gonna find out, it's with Lord Hagen after we meet him. Well, after we change to chapter 2.
What's going on at the harbor?
The orcs are breathing down our necks and you're asking about the harbor?
I only wanted to...
The biggest problem we have is that there aren't enough ships in the harbor to get us out of here. To be honest, there's only one ship here, and that belongs to the paladins. They certainly won't let us get out of here with that.
Why can't you finish your ship?
Oh, we have thousands of problems. The hull still isn't stable, and it's still missing a lot of boards. But I have hardly any gold left to buy new material with, and the last delivery had bugs in it. My boys don't work productively. One wants a fast ship above all else, the other one is worried about the figurehead. As if we didn't have more important things to do. Also, one of my people is simply not showing up for work anymore. I'm beginning to fear that this will delay the construction even more.
So apparently he's got
Your
worker
one
missing.
short?
Yes, his name's Monty.
Yeah.
He's vanished into thin air. That lazy pig is probably living the high life on a farm somewhere.
If you only
I
knew
should never have paid him in
how much he's
advance.
mining in the gold mine of Raven.
I've heard that other people have gone missing too.
Just what I'm saying. That's where the evil starts. Farum the fisherman told me something similar. His buddy William is no longer around. I bet that the orcs are behind all this.
This guy is really paranoid about the orcs. And we can get a quest from him. And this quest, it's part of the Way Up quest. We need to help Gavril in order for him to respect us and tell Pablo that we helped him.
Я могу помочь ускорить строительство корабля?
Да, мне бы не помешали новые, скажем, 2 молотка и новая пила пришлись бы кстати. Кроме того, у нас закончилась смола, которой мы обычно смазываем швы у корабля. Так что если сможешь достать для меня все эти вещи, я был бы тебе крайне признателен.
Ладно, я поищу их для тебя.
And we already have everything he wants.
Вот
and we're gonna give
инструменты,
him
что
to
ты
him.
просил.
Отлично,
just,
приятель. С ними у нас работа пойдет намного быстрее. Вот, возьми это золото в качестве награды.
hammer, a
Ты
saw,
его
and all that.
честно заслужил.
Спасибо.
Yep, that's everything with gravel. 1 second. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, if we're still here, we're gonna go to Brahim, just on the left here. He's the cartographer. He's drawing maps. Ooh, and also last episode we accidentally talked with Kantar, so we need to... What are you doing here? We need to give Sarah the letter and tell Lord Andre, otherwise Kantar will make trouble for us.
What are you doing here?
My name is Brahim. I draw maps and sell them. Since you're new here, maybe you could use a map of the city? It's quite affordable and very useful until you know your way around.
А тебе никакая помощь не нужна?
Хорошо, что спросил. Еще как нужна.
Тогда выкладывай. В чем дело?
Да, понимаешь, недавно я получил заказ на карту всего этого острова. Покупатель платит очень приличную сумму за нее. Почти 500 золотых. А у меня, как оказалось, закончились чернила, чтобы подписать ее. Вот теперь сижу и гадаю, где мне их отыскать?
А купить их не пробовал?
В этой части города такие вещи не продаются, а в верхний квартал меня не пускают.
Понимаю. Ладно, попробую их. Кстати, а что за человек так щедро платит за твою карту?
По правде говоря, никогда его раньше тут не видел. Кажется, его зовут то ли Гуалес, то ли Гонслес. В общем, я так и не запомнил его имени.
Is it true that some townspeople have simply vanished?
So I've heard, but I'm not sure whether it's really true. Just look around you. Does this rat hole look like the place where you want to spend your golden years? Small wonder that people are getting themselves out of here.
Show me your maps.
Yeah, and he doesn't have any maps, he only has some pens. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Come back again.
1 gold each. We're taking them because we can use the pens. We need the pens for drawing maps. We cannot do it drawing spell screws. We cannot do it right now. We got the honey from right here. We cannot do it right now, but we will be able to. Right, fast. Let's talk to Sarah.
But moreover, the farmers no longer supply us with food, and all the prices have gone up. It's only a small consolation that the paladins are paying my hotel bill.
Show me your wares.
Yeah, and we are gonna sell her the letter that Kantar gave us. Letter Kantara. This one. And that's everything. Let's ask her about the farmers.
What's the problem with the farmers?
They refuse to deliver their goods. Now that the ships no longer come in, the city depends entirely on the supplies provided by the farmers, of course. An owner, the largest farmer, has hired mercenaries to protect his farm from the city guards. Otherwise, they'd simply snatch the goods for themselves. But the mercenaries don't just guard Onar's farm. They come as far as the small farms outside of town to intimidate the farmers. I saw them as I was passing Akil's farm. I wouldn't like to be in his shoes now.
Where will I find Akil's farm?
If you go out of the east gate here and follow the road to the right, you'll come to a stairway. It leads up to Akil's farm, but I wouldn't go there now. The mercenaries are certainly still there.
Okay, so she gave us a clue about Akil. Where's Baltrom?
Подожди минутку.
I am Hacken, the weapons dealer. Every man should carry a weapon these days, especially when venturing outside of the city walls.
Tell me more about the area around the city.
It's gotten too dangerous out there, because of the bandits for one thing, and also on account of wild beasts. Even the animals don't seem to get enough to eat in these crappy times. They're venturing closer to the city all the time.
Do you know anything about the Paladins?
Yes. Those guys are ruining my business. All you can buy in this entire town is a short sword at most. They've helped themselves to anything that's longer than 1.5 feet. In return, I now get to live in the hotel free of charge.
Where do you get your weapons from?
Harad the smith has been my supplier up to now. Now all he does is make stuff for the Paladins. He works for those guys day and night like a madman, without pay. He thinks it's his duty. All I can offer you now is my remaining stock.
What do you know about the disappearances of the citizens of Corinus?
Я вижу множество людей, проходящих через восточные ворота. Некоторых из приходящих в город я раньше никогда не видел, а некоторые из уходящих больше не возвращаются. Но недавно случилось нечто действительно странное. В город пришел один человек. Вроде бы его звали Джо. Он что-то болтал о том, что скоро он разбогатеет. Он утверждал, что нашел способ пробраться в одну из городских башен, где хранится оружие ополчения. С тех пор я его не видел, хотя раньше я встречался с ним каждый день. Я рассказал об этом ополчению, но лорд Андре сказал, что не понимает, о чем я говорю. Он даже не знал, что это за парень.
What do you know about the bandits?
What do I know about them? They robbed me on my way to the city, and I'm not the only one. They've been up to their tricks for quite a while. The militia tried to track them down, but without any success.
Do you know who in the militia took part in the search?
The fellow's name is Pablo. He and a few others went looking for the bandits, but they didn't find them.
Do you know where I can find Pablo?
He patrols around the city. You'll find him either at the Temple Square or in the lower part of town.
Where did they hold you up?
Near Akhil's farm. Just go out of the city gate from here and follow the road to the right. After a while, you'll get to a few steps. The bastards came from there. I bet they have their hideout back there in the woods.
I'll deal with it.
What? You want to take on the bandits? By yourself? You're quite a good fighter, huh?
How much is the matter worth to you?
That's a dangerous business. Well, it's all right with me. I'll pay you 100 gold pieces if you defeat the bandits.
Right, so he's gonna pay us if we kill the bandits that robbed him. Let's make sure the ring is equipped.
It's really not my problem.
And we need to talk to
Why are
Baltram.
you looking so doubtful?
I see that you bear the sign of the Ring of Water.
So, are you a member too?
What if I am?
Then I would tell you that Lares wants to be relieved from his post down at the harbor.
Fine. If that's so, I'll see to it that somebody deals with it.
I see.
And if you remember Nagur from the port, it is not.
No, I already have an errand.
We need to talk to Nagur before we come back to Baltram.
Innos be with you, stranger. If you're looking for a good selection for the traveler, then you're in the right place. But I'm warning you, if you're planning on helping yourself without paying, I'll call the city guard.
Just a moment. Do I look like a thief?
Bah! You won't be the first one to make off with my things today.
Somebody stole from you.
I can't prove it. The fellow was damn clever. Introduced himself as Ringaru, if that really is his right name. He's been hanging around the marketplace the last few days. I only looked away for a moment, and my purse was gone.
I could get your gold back for you.
Oh? And why would you do that?
Well, that depends. Can you help me get into the upper quarter?
You've got the wrong man. I'm from out of town like most of the merchants in the marketplace. If you want to get into the upper quarter, go talk to the resident merchants in the lower part of town.
I want part of the gold as a reward.
First, see if you can get my purse back. Then, we'll talk about your reward.
Why didn't you call the city guard?
The guards only respond if a thief is caught in the act. And when I noticed my purse was missing,
How much gold was in that purse?
50 gold pieces. That's quite a lot in these crappy times.
I'll see what I can do.
Be careful. If you just... Lately, things have been getting really tough here. Since the Paladins came to town, the guards have been cracking down on brawlers. So think of something.
I shall.
Right. So he's talking about Engaru, the one over here.
Jorah says you got his money.
Damn it! I'm out of here!
And he's gonna run from us. He's taking a detour. But he's gonna stop just here.
Gotcha.
Hey, what do you want from me? Huh?
You stole from Jorah in broad daylight, and he even saw you do it. So I've come to tell you that you're a lousy thief, and that...
You had better tell him this middle one to get the money back.
You had better hand over Jorah's gold now.
Here's the dough, man! But now let me go! I'll never do it again!
I should turn you to the
I
militia.
should turn you into the militia.
What else do you want? I've got nothing left.
Get lost and don't show your face around here again.
Oh, you won't regret this. Thanks, man.
Right, so if we help Rengaru, we don't tell the militia about him, he's gonna put in a good word for us with the Thieves Guild. We need to help three thieves in the town.
Enos be with you, stranger. What brings you to me?
Accepted in the guild. This is Lord Andre. He's the commander of the militia. We need to tell him about Sarah.
I've come to collect the bounty for a criminal. Sarah is selling weapons to Onar.
Sarah?
She has a letter in her pocket which details the delivery of...
She won't get away with that. I shall have her arrested.
Right, it's a bad deed that we did, but we got caught by Kantar, and if we throw him in jail, the thieves will be against us.
I've got an important message for Lord Hagen.
Well, you stand before one of his men. What is this about?
It's about a sacred artifact, the Eye of Innos.
The Eye of Innos. I have never heard of it, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. If there truly is an artifact of this name, only the highest members of our order would know anything about it. In any case.
That's why I have to talk to Lord Hagen himself.
Lord Hagen receives only paladins, or those who are in the service to paladins. It is beneath his dignity to waste his time with members of the common folk.
Oh, really?
I want to take up service with the paladins.
Good. I can well use every able man here, no matter what his reasons for joining us. If you place yourself in the service of the paladins, I shall help you get an audience with Lord Hagen. However, I have my orders only to accept citizens of the town into the militia. My commander is afraid that spies or saboteurs could sneak in. He wants to limit the risk this way. Therefore, you must first be a citizen of the town. Whether this rule makes sense or not is disputable, but orders are orders.
Is there a faster way to join you?
You're really serious about this, aren't you? Good. Listen, I have a problem. If you solve it for me, I shall see to it that you are accepted into the militia. But the most important thing is, you must not breathe a word of it to anyone.
What's your problem?
Recently, there have been a number of thefts in the city. Thus far, we have not been able to capture anyone. The thieves are simply too skillful. The scum know their business. I'm sure that we're dealing with an organized gang. It would not amaze me if there were a thieves guild in Corinus. Find the leaders of the gang and hunt them down. Then I shall see to it that you are accepted into the militia, regardless of whether or not you are a citizen. But you must say nothing about our agreement.
Where should I start looking for the thieves?
If I knew that, I'd go there myself. I can only tell you this much. We recently turned the entire harbor district upside down and found nothing. Absolutely nothing. The people there are not very talkative, particularly if you wear the armor of a paladin. But you are an outsider. They will not distrust you so quickly. You could ask around the harbor first, but be careful. If the people there realize that you are working for the paladins, you will learn nothing.
Why are you paladins in town?
The goals of our mission are secret. I can only tell you that there is no danger for the citizens of the town. You need not worry.
What should I do once I've found one of the thieves?
If it's a matter of a lackey, a henchman, or some small fry, it would be best if you avoid a fight. You should rather come to me and report. I shall then see to it that the fellow winds up behind bars. The city guard could intervene in an open battle, and you would not have the opportunity of explaining to them what is going on. Furthermore, there is a bounty for every rotten apple you put behind bars. However, if you locate the leader's hideout, well, then you probably won't be able to avoid a fight.
What should I expect with the militia?
Let me make one thing clear. To be a soldier of the militia means much more than strolling through the city in a uniform. It is a dirty and even bloody job. Once you are one of us, a great deal of work will be waiting for you. But it is worth it. Besides the pay, you might someday have the chance of becoming a holy warrior of Innos. One of my men told that the bandits are circulating wanted posters with your face on them. He also says you denied that at first. So what is it all about?
I don't know why those guys are looking for me.
I hope for your sake that you're telling the truth.
Надеюсь, ты никак не связан с головорезами.
Most of the bandits are former prisoners from the mining colony. I should hope that you didn't get involved in any way with those cutthroats.
No? Me? Oh, no. Is word here? No. Okay, let's talk with Kantar. Now he should have the stall.
Well done. Sarah is where she belongs. I have taken over her goods, so if you need a weapon...
You were going to give me a weapon.
Correct. Here, this weapon is a masterpiece of the blacksmith's art.
Hey, ты!
He's making fun of me. He gave us a poke. This. Requires strength 10 and has damage 5. Even this has damage more, and it's way better. A stick, a wooden stick is better than that. Yeah, let's activate the stone because we have the runic tills. We can activate one of these portals. And now the runic till disappeared, and if we press 3 and tab we can use the teleportation, but I don't have mana. But yeah, we can use the teleportation to teleport back here. I am gonna try to steal Zuris's ink. Even though she's over there, I don't know if I can trick her.
What do you want here? Smart kid.
Out. See? That was... What do you want here? Go.
Smart kid. Out.
I did not pick it up.
Smart kid.
Go away. Right.
What do you want here? Go.
Yeah, smart kid.
I need to click, not.
What do you want here?
Yeah, smart kid.
What do you?
Yep.
Yeah, smart kid.
I took it. Bottle of ink. That's good. We can tell Brahim now that we have his ink. Let's tell Baltram that we got his gold back. Oh, no. Before we do that, let's... this is Wirt, the one I was talking about. From tomorrow he's not gonna be here anymore because Martin will solve Karagon's problem from the middle in 1 minute. Oh, come on! I'm curious if he's still here. No, he disappeared.
Именно об этом я всегда и говорила.
Where is he? He's here. I think
Подожди
he
минутку.
equipped the armor and came here. Now you serve the army?
Теперь ты служишь в ополчении?
Я и сам до сих пор не могу в это поверить. Они просто пришли и забрали меня. Сказали, что для защиты города им нужны крепкие мужчины вроде меня, а я даже меч в руках держать не умею.
Ну, ты же понимаешь, времена сейчас непростые. Ополчению необходима любая помощь. А вид у тебя, кстати, довольно бравый. Думаю, всякий разбойник, завидев тебя издалека, сразу сбежит куда подальше.
Ты так считаешь?
Да я просто в этом уверен. Ты сам-то взгляни на себя. Настоящий лихой рубака. Даже я тебя немного...
Ну да. Тогда хватит болтать.
Конечно, конечно. Неси вахту, солдат.
He doesn't even know how to hold a sword in his hand. He doesn't believe they just came and told him they need people to protect the city. And we boosted his confidence by telling him he looks dangerous.
Oh, what's up?
Here's your ink.
Вот твои чернила.
Благодарю тебя. Ты меня просто выручил. Теперь я наконец-то закончу эту карту и получу огромную кучу золота.
А мне что-нибудь перепадет?
К сожалению, у меня сейчас нет для тебя ничего. Хотя, постой. Вот, она вовсе не такая простая. С ее помощью можно делать магические свитки. Но большего у меня ничего нет.
Ладно.
Come back again.
Hey, you sailors from the most remote corners of the world dock here just to spend a few nights in the Red Lantern. And now, it's you who has the chance, nay, the honor of spending a night with Nadja. Come on in, and you're going to experience what others cannot even dream of.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask who are you, because it's not telling us anything.
Эй, ты!
Let's talk with Nadia.
I can take care of you now, baby. Talk to Bromar if you want to have some.
I just want to ask you a few questions about those missing people.
I could tell you a thing or two, but not here, honey.
Then let's go upstairs.
Fine, but you get it settled with Bromar first. I don't want any trouble.
Right, she can tell us information about the missing people.
Leave me alone.
Speak with... What?
Leave me alone.
Why? What happened? Dude, why are you not talking with me?
Leave me alone.
This is very strange. Ignaz, where are you? I need one of those.
What?
No. 8, 6 hours.
Hey!
Oblivion. 200, oh my god. Let's read his book, we forgot to read it last time.
Тут что-то об алхимии.
One intellect. And let's see what's going on with Bromar.
Are you the
I am Bromo,
Huh?
this is my house, and these are my girls. I
Maybe
like
it was
my
night
girls.
time, that's why it was
and
not
if
talking.
you like my girls too, then you pay for it, 50 gold pieces. And don't get the idea of
His
making
dubbing is so
trouble
bad.
here.
We can ask him about Lucia, if any of his girls are missing.
Are all your girls accounted for?
Of course they are. Or do you think I want to go to jail over something like that?
I wasn't asking about your payroll. I mean, are they all present, or have any gone missing?
Oh yeah. Actually, one of my girls has up and left. Her name's Lucia. I reported it to the militia too, but they claim they haven't found a trace of her yet.
Okay. And
How long has Lucia been missing?
Several days. I don't know exactly how long. I assume she ran off with one of her suitors, eh? That bitch made off with part of my savings, a really valuable golden dish, eh? If I get hold of her, I'll give her what for. So how is that any business of yours, huh? Do you want to have fun or not?
I want to have some fun.
Fine. You're not likely to forget the next few hours of your life anytime soon. Go upstairs with Nadja then.
Let's go upstairs.
Today's your lucky day, baby. Let's go.
Alright. We are off. We are going in here.
Эй, ты!
And ask her about.
So can we talk now?
We've got
Lucia.
enough privacy up here. Bromar doesn't like to see us talk to guests during work if there's nothing in it for him. So you want to know more about the people who disappeared down here at the harbor, do you? I don't know whether I can help you much, but at least I can tell you what became of Lucia.
Tell me about Lucia.
Nobody here is too sorry that she's gone.
Why?
I don't think there was anyone here whom she didn't try to use. She was a real bitch.
Where did she disappear to?
She used to see a lot of Elveridge, the apprentice of Thorben, the carpenter from the lower part of town. I bet she's up and left with that young man.
Where could the two of them have gone?
If the wolves didn't need them, I suppose they went to stay with the farmers. Where else would they go?
What else do you know?
I've heard many stories about people who disappear down here at the harbor, but I'm not so sure whether I should believe them. You should have a chat with the merchants down here. That's all I can tell you, alas. Now, what about the two of us, sweetie? You paid for it after all. Wouldn't you like to have a little fun before you leave?
Yeah, and if we tell her why not, we're gonna sleep with her. But we receive 1 point of endurance by doing that, so, and an achievement. I'm gonna skip this. Eat and fish and 1 endurance, so we have 60 endurance right now. But 1 endurance means 10 endurance. That's how it's classified. Swamp weed, wine, honey.
Я мог бы сказать тебе об этом заранее.
We cannot interact with them. They'll tell us they're busy and leave them alone.
I couldn't care less.
Alright, we've sorted Bromar out. I'm gonna go have a chat with Jack, because he's gonna give us some experience if we listen to his story.
Ahoy, you landlubber. Looks like you're stranded here. You look a bit pale around the gills. Never mind, my lad. All you need is a good stiff sea breeze.
What are you doing here?
Back when I was a young man, I went to sea and rode through many a big storm. No big deal, not at all. But that old tower came closest to what I call a home. I haven't been up there in ages.
Why not?
Ever since these scallywags took over my lighthouse, I haven't dared get closer to it than 20 feet. Really bad rabble, that. They're criminals from the Valley of Mind, you know. There was this big bang on the other side of the mountains, and they swarmed all over the land like flies. Now they're hiding out everywhere, even in my lighthouse. I think they're on the lookout for any ship they can raid. Ah, let them. Then at least they'd be out of my tower.
Нет. Я говорю о том, что находится на суше. На высоком склоне, недалеко от города. А тот, что в море, это старый маяк. Его уже давно никто не использует. Люди боятся туда ходить. Говорят, что там водятся призраки. Говорю как есть. Одного призрака я сам лично видел. Давно, правда. Лет 10 назад. Я точно не знаю, что там произошло. Но люди говорят, что тот маяк проклят. А за что и почему, никто не знает.
Do you come to town often?
I always say a town is only as good as its harbor. A harbor is the gate to the world. That's where everyone meets and where everything starts. Once the harbor goes to the dogs, the rest of the city will follow soon.
А что ты знаешь про пиратов?
Ну, все пираты — это отъявленные головорезы, воры и негодяи. Правда, за жестокостью и бесчеловечностью, с коими они грабят и то. Например, чтобы хоть как-то скоротать время и развлечься в перерывах между грабежами. И зачастую у них получаются действительно неплохие вещи. Хочешь послушать?
And he offers to sing us a pirate song. And we will accept it and listen to him and then tell him it's spectacular and we will receive some experience.
Я бы не отказался.
Тогда слушай. Ну вот и все, дружок. Пора открыть Кингстоны. К добру не привели. Проказы на воде. Но сколько ж можно плыть к безмерно удаленной, к единственно своей загадочной звезде? Уже запал не тот, чтоб курс держать упрямо и всем ветрам назло стремиться в никуда. И очень тяжело являться капитаном, когда во тьме горит всего одна звезда. Не лучше скромно лечь на дне среди угрюмых, глубоководных рыб с отравленным хвостом, ведь золото лежит на дне в пиратских трюмах, а поверху плывет бессмысленный планктон. Так что ж меня влечет границам небосклона, о чем терзаюсь я в бреду и наяву. Зачем же я опять к безмерно удаленной, к единственно своей плыву, плыву, плыву? Ну, как тебе?
And if we tell him this was spectacular, he's gonna give
Это
us
было
200
прекрасно.
Я знал, что тебе понравится.
Послушай, а ты сам часом не...
Кто? Я? Нет, что?
Ну да, конечно.
Alright, so he told us, besides the song, he told us about the bandits that they came across the mountain after the barrier exploded and they took his lighthouse, the one just where my head is right there. After this big one, it's the lighthouse over there. And when he told us that, we asked if he refers to that lighthouse in the water, and he said about 10 years ago he saw a ghost there, and it's haunted. I forgot the word. It's haunted. That's what he said. But I think we're gonna end the episode here today. I'm going over here because I want to get down here. Oh, that's good. Nothing happened. All good. I want to kill that goblin over there because there's another runic tiles where my head is right there to activate the portals. And yeah, we're gonna save over here and continue it the next episode. That will be everything for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what I'm doing, please consider giving a like and subscribe, and maybe even share, because I would like for more people to find out about this wonderful game. And we will see each other in the next episode, and we'll continue our adventure. Until then, all the best. Bye.